For billions of Android users, Google Play is the front door to the mobile world. It is where people install messaging apps, games, banking tools, streaming services, productivity software, and countless utilities that make a phone feel personal. But Google Play is more than just an icon on a home screen. It is a digital distribution system built and operated by Google, designed to connect users, devices, developers, payments, updates, and content under one official marketplace. On certified Android devices, it functions as the central app store, giving users a trusted place to browse, download, buy, and update software. Over time, it has also acted as a broader media store for books, movies, music, television, and games. To understand Google Play is to understand how Android became not just an operating system, but an ecosystem. Before Google Play existed, Android's marketplace was called Android Market. Launched during the early growth of smartphones, Android Market was focused mainly on mobile applications. It gave Android a way to compete with other app ecosystems by offering a central place for developers to publish software and for users to discover it. But as Google's ambitions grew, separate services began to appear around Android: Google Music for songs, Google Movies for video rentals and purchases, and Google Books for digital reading. The problem was that these services felt fragmented. Users were dealing with different brands for different kinds of digital content. Google Play was created to solve that branding and product problem by combining multiple stores into one recognizable destination. Google Play officially launched on March 6, 2012. The launch brought Android Market, Google Music, Google Movies, and Google Books together under a single brand. This was a major shift in Google's digital distribution strategy. Instead of treating apps, music, movies, and books as separate categories scattered across different services, Google presented them as parts of one larger digital marketplace. The name Play suggested entertainment, interaction, and easy access. It also made the store feel less technical than Android Market. That mattered because Android was no longer only for early adopters and tech enthusiasts. It was becoming a mainstream operating system used by people around the world, and Google needed a marketplace name that could travel beyond the developer community. At its core, Google Play serves certified Android devices and Android-based derivatives, as well as Chrome OS devices that support Android apps. The word certified is important. Android itself is open source in many respects, but the Google Play Store is proprietary and tied to Google's services. Device makers that want to ship Google Play typically need to meet Google's compatibility requirements and licensing conditions. This helps Google provide a more consistent experience across many different phones, tablets, and other devices. For users, the benefit is convenience: one Google account, one store interface, one library of installed and purchased content, and one update mechanism. For developers, the benefit is distribution at massive scale across a huge range of devices. Apps on Google Play are built using Android development tools and published through Google's developer systems. They may be free, paid, supported by ads, supported by in-app purchases, or offered through subscriptions. Users can install them directly from the Play Store app on an Android device, but they can also browse Google Play on the web and send an app to a compatible device linked to their Google account. This flexibility is one reason the store became so central to Android. It is not simply a download page. It handles discovery, ratings, reviews, payments, refunds in certain cases, automatic updates, app permissions, device compatibility checks, and developer visibility. In practice, it is the marketplace layer that turns Android hardware into a living software platform. One of Google Play's most important functions is matching apps to devices. Android runs on an enormous variety of hardware: budget phones, flagship phones, tablets, foldables, Chromebooks, televisions, and more. Not every app works on every device. Some apps require a front-facing camera, a motion sensor, GPS, a certain screen size, or a minimum version of Android. Google Play can filter availability based on these requirements, helping developers target the right users and helping users avoid downloads that would not work properly. This is especially important for games and communication apps. A motion-based game may depend on sensors, while a video calling app may depend on camera hardware. The store acts as a compatibility gatekeeper in a highly diverse ecosystem. The scale of Google Play became enormous. By 2016, the store had passed more than 82 billion app downloads, showing just how deeply app installation had become part of everyday mobile life. In 2017, Google Play had over 3.5 million published apps. After later removals and cleanups, the total returned to over 3 million. These numbers reveal both the strength and the challenge of running an app marketplace. A large catalog gives users choice and gives developers opportunity, but it also creates problems of quality, duplication, misleading apps, abandoned software, and security risk. When millions of apps are submitted by developers around the world, the marketplace must constantly balance openness with control. Security has been one of Google Play's most persistent challenges. Because the store is the official source for Android apps on certified devices, users often assume that anything listed there is safe. Google uses automated scanning, developer policies, review systems, and security tools to reduce risk, but malicious software has still sometimes been approved, uploaded, and downloaded. The severity has varied, from intrusive adware to more dangerous malware. This problem is not unique to Google Play, but Android size makes it a major target. Attackers want access to large audiences, and app stores are tempting distribution channels. Google's task is difficult. It must allow legitimate developers to publish quickly while blocking deceptive or harmful software before it reaches users. For developers, Google Play is both an opportunity and a competitive arena. Publishing on the store can place an app in front of a global audience, but visibility is not guaranteed. Developers must consider app quality, screenshots, descriptions, ratings, reviews, pricing, localization, update frequency, and compliance with Google's policies. Google Play also shapes business models. Free apps can reach more users, but they often rely on advertising or in-app purchases. Paid apps may earn directly from downloads, but face more friction. Subscriptions have become common for services that offer ongoing value. In this way, Google Play does not just distribute software, it influences how Android software is designed, monetized, maintained, and marketed. Although most people associate Google Play with apps, the brand also became a home for digital media. Users could buy or access books, movies, musical singles, television programs, and video games through different Play services. This made a Google account feel like a personal digital library. Content purchased through Google Play Books or Google TV could be accessed not only on Android devices, but also through web browsers such as Google Chrome and through certain Android and iOS apps. That cross-device access was crucial. It meant a purchase was not tied to one phone. Instead, the content lived in the user's account, available across supported devices and platforms. Over time, however, Google's media strategy changed. Some Play-branded services were discontinued, replaced, or rebranded. Google Play Newsstand was phased out and replaced by Google News. Google Play Music was discontinued and replaced by YouTube Music, with the shutdown completed in 2020. Play Movies and TV was rebranded as Google TV in 2021. These changes show that Google Play's identity has narrowed. What began as a broad umbrella for apps and media has gradually shifted back toward being primarily associated with Android app distribution. The media content did not necessarily disappear, but the branding moved elsewhere. Google kept the account-based ecosystem while changing the names and surfaces users interact with. The history of Google Play mirrors the history of Android itself. In the early days, Android needed an app marketplace to compete in the smartphone race. As smartphones became entertainment hubs, Google expanded the store into music, movies, books, and more. As Google's other services matured, the Play brand became less important for media and more closely tied to apps again. Today, Google Play remains one of the most important digital storefronts in the world. It connects users to software, developers to markets, and Google accounts to digital purchases. It is not perfect, especially when it comes to security and quality control at massive scale. But it remains a central piece of the Android experience, the marketplace that helps make Android devices useful, customizable, and constantly evolving. If you found this helpful, please like this video and subscribe for more explainers.